What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to talk about a 40 stone man that has been banned from takeaways in his area. If you've been following this story for any period of time, you'll have known that actually he's lost considerable weight since 40 stone. I'll touch a little bit on that. But today we're going to talk about a couple of things. Is that the right way to go? Is that the right way to target people? Is that the right way to get people to lose weight by banning them from takeaways? Some of the common pitfalls and traps that people fall into when they're trying to lose weight, and looking a little bit at this Mike Hinn, this personal trainer, this macro-based diner, and how he's progressing in total with his overall progress of trying to lose all that weight. Let's do this. Okay, so firstly let's talk a little bit about what had happened. This wasn't, as Philip Schofield put it on This Morning, about fat shaming this individual.
Nothing shaming about this. That's not what this has been designed to do.
It was about addressing something that was a key fundamental flaw within his ability to try and control his weight, and that was banning him from takeaways by placing these notices up behind the counter so that the people from takeaways would then know not to serve him because he's trying to lose weight. If you listen to it a little bit, he talks about sending letters into the takeaways so that they understand and they're on board with it. And so let's just take a little bit of a look about what actually they have done.
These posters do seem quite harsh. And you went into, because I asked him what he liked takeaways, and so went into all the takeaways that he went into, and showed him that, gave him that to put up.
Yeah.
Right.
A letter attached to that, so they explain that it's not for the public to see. It's just
this is behind the counter. That's not.
No,
facing front.
No, it's for the staff to see. So there's a address.
So what is interesting about this is it's pretty clear that if somebody wants to get their hands on a takeaway, this Dibsby character isn't the person that's going to every single takeaway in the area. He might well be going to a lot of them, but ultimately if you want to get your hands on food, you can get your hands on food. So that actual action by the trainer, which is, I think, for this chap quite smart, is more of a psychological move to try and shift his mindset into the focus of the contents of the fast food and the implication of eating so much of this kind of junk, high, greasy, transaturated, polysaturated kind of foods that clog up your arteries, extremely high in calories, and lead you to putting on weight. So the move actually itself is more of a psychological one. Physically, if he wanted to go out and he wanted to get crap food and he wanted to eat rubbish, then there's nothing that would stop him from doing that. So what was he actually eating? Well, to get to 40 stone, this is some of the stuff that he was eating.
Like out of control.
So would you say that you eat, it's sort of comfort eat, I guess?
Yeah, definitely.
What were you eating?
I was eating just all bad stuff, fries, chips, crisps, pop, anything really. Like
6 sausage sandwiches in the morning for breakfast?
It wasn't 6 sausages, it was 6 sausages in 2 sandwiches.
Yeah.
11,000 calories a day, it's saying. You know, some of the big strong men like Hafthor or Eddie Hall sometimes eat 10,000 calories a day in their training to get big and strong. So this is an incredible amount of food that he's eating, and it's putting an incredible amount of pressure on his arteries, his blood, his vessels, his ability to walk and live a normal life, because these are some of the things now he talks about impact on his life being that kind of size and being that weight is.
If you were to get on a plane, you'd have to have 2 seats. You can't learn to drive because you can't sit behind the steering wheel. Clothing you have to have specially made for you, which just gets very expensive. But more important than any of that is the impact this was having on your health.
Yeah.
And things got very serious, didn't they?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago I got took into hospital. My heart basically started to show effects of my weight.
So you can see just driving a car, getting on planes, getting normal clothes, all these things are difficult. What was an addiction and a sense of comfort eating, as he puts it, has become a restriction in and around his lifestyle and his ability to live a normal life. So let's take a look at this guy, Mike Hinn, I think. I had a look at him on Instagram, and he does this personal package that with one person every year that he takes through for like a year to get them back to kind of fitness level. But it's something really interesting, and I don't know whether this is true or not that it came from. Just watch this.
Every year, I mean, and your program is, you know, it's pretty expensive if you want to do that and go on it. I mean, is it £35,000?
I don't actually offer it for sale. It's not something that I offer. I do it for free.
Right.
£35,000, Philip Schofield says. Your program's £35,000, and he says, well, actually, I don't sell it. I don't know where that's come from, but obviously, if it is £35,000, then it just seems obscene. I don't know if that's some kind of fake news or something like that, but that seems very unusual. I've got to say though, I always say this, and I've done videos on this previously, if you want to get results and you want to achieve the best results, whether it's an online personal trainer or a personal trainer in the gym, you will get better results, I believe, from having that interaction and having someone help plan, especially if you are less experienced, or certainly like this gentleman that's got you know, little to no experience, I imagine, of being in a gym. And then we look a little bit at his lifestyle and his routine now. So 3,000 calories a day, and this is his exercise routine.
So that's the kind of the food side of things, and that's a small part of the food thing. I know you looked at your nutrition as a whole. You're eating, I think, sort of 3,000 calories a day, whereas you were eating 11,000 calories. So these are big changes you made. Exercise is also a big, important part of this. 7 days a week you're training. I mean, little baby steps at the moment.
About 30 minutes a day. And obviously it's really difficult because Dibsy can't use machines in the gym, they can't bear his weight. So everything that we've got to do is sort of body weight, and at 40 stone that's a challenge in it.
So he's saying that he actually does 30 minutes of exercise a day for 7 days a week. Now that's smart, but it's not essential, I think, to lose weight. Striking the right balance between managing your time and eating the right amount of calories and nutrition is key really to losing weight. And this chap's lost so much weight because he had so much to lose in the first place. So I looked recently at a post on here. He seems like he's progressing well. Seems like he's doing a good job of maintaining the weight loss. And the Macro Based Dieter Instagram page actually has put up his 12 stone weight loss program. And you can see that here. So what it says, you know, overnight oats, meatball pasta, jerk chicken. I mean, they look like pretty tasty things, to be honest. But I mean, even at 28 stone, from that 40 stone, losing that 12 stone is a massive difference. So good for you, Dibsy, that's what I say. Keep up the progress. I look forward to following your journey and hope that you achieve your goals and the outcome that you set out to at the start of this. Let me know your thoughts and comments below, and I will see you in the next video.